Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Amalgam Ash, and it's finally happened. Japanese Smile game builder user Last Smile has been on a quest to recreate 50 characters modeled after the A-style characters in Smile game builder. Anybody familiar with Smile game builder knows about the A-style. The A-style is the default blocky, chibi, super deformed style of characters that comes with the engine. They have a selection of their own animations, and their low poly style and the fact that you can create many more of them ad infinitum with the included, well, optional DLC, the 3D character editor, has made them a pretty popular choice for anybody just wanting to make a quick game. The character pack is available as official Smile Game Builder DLC on Steam, and it retails for $14.99 USD. You can see preview images of the remastered, remodeled characters here. I think they look great. They look a lot like the G-style characters. I don't know if the styles will be one-to-one compatible, but we're going to take a look. Here are the 50 characters as they are shown on the Steam page, and you can easily recognize the main characters, the male and female cast members, the king character, the children, the negotiator, as I like to refer to him now, thanks June, and a couple of others that you might not immediately recognize unless you comb back through the A files and see how much they've actually changed / improved. If you'd like to add these assets into your Smile Game Builder game, you can follow these steps. Just go to Add Assets, DLC tab, and as long as you've purchased and installed the Steam DLC, Smile Characters Volume 1 will appear here. Click the checkbox and add all assets of this DLC. You'll get 6 terrain, 22 objects, 3 Windows 11 static images, 85 characters, and 4 sound effects. What's up with the 85 versus the advertised 50? Let's find out. Before we do anything, let's take a look at the new objects that come with this. They will be in a folder called Smile Object under your Objects tab. I say folder, it is a tab, but it does end up being a folder on your PC. So that's very curious. We get a barrel. We get a couple of blocks that look like they have been completely destroyed. We get what looks like a magical tome or holy book. We get a gumball machine. We get a coin, a floating coin with a crown on it, a token of some sort. We get a hammer, and we get a bed. And the bed is, the covers of the bed are displaced to allow for, I would guess, the illusion that someone is sleeping under there when you move a model into the bed using a sleep emote. So that's just some of the bonus material we get. We also get some trees, which are really nice. It's always nice to have more tree options as long as they match your style. Yeah, we've got one tree, we have another different styled tree, and we have a grouping of trees. And those are the objects that come with this pack. Just random objects. So after you have added your new DLC, you can go to your resource archive, and under your characters tab, 3D tab, you can check out your new selection of characters. And the first thing I notice is the very top of the list, we have a beautiful butterfly. And we'll check out its weight motions. It's got one hovering and then one also hovering, but a lot more movement in the body as it floats. So you have some variation. Wonderful. And there's our very first hero. This is Scion. Now these do come with their own animations, and those animations are not likely to be compatible with the existing models and their animations. So these 40 animations that come with each model should be enough to get you through your game project. This is the weight, the run, I really like that. That's good. That's good. The bed, which of course it's going to look like they are under the floor, and that's because they do end up raising up an entire tile, which they'll be lined up perfectly with the bed, I presume. Chair, same thing with chair. They're going to go under the floor of the grid, and that's fine. Attack, there's a bed too, so they can be up above if you wanted to use your bed that's actually an event versus an object. You have both accommodations for that. Guard, it's very dramatic. KO, talking. It's awesome to have talking emotes. More casual talking. I really like that. That's going to give us a lot of NPC potential. Talking 3. Very excited. Whoa. We have different weights, and now we're going to move on to look at different heroes. Hero 1B, this hero is the same and has a hammer in his hands. Don't know why. Hero B2, this one is the Brock of the group. His eyes are closed by default. Hero 2, this is Ignis Bignet. This character has been used to represent me as a guest star in Smile Game Builder games. Well, this is how I feel about this character pack so far. We have a drink action where the character kind of just stumbles around. That should be drunk. They're not drinking anything. Hero 3. Hero 4. I like this guy. Little bit of clipping in some animations. I reckon that's okay. Hero 5. Hero 6. Small Hero 6. Hero 7. We get some dances that come with these guys too. This is great. Hero 8. The Scientist. Hero 9. The sort of, the cool king. This guy has also been used to represent me in Smile Game Builder games. I don't know why. Hero 10. This guy is awesome. He's like the Solid Snake of Smile Game Builder. Heroine. Hello, Marie. Marie is always my favorite Smile Game Builder character. She's the perfect mascot. She's very cute. Very, very cute. She is no less cute here. Look at her. The textures on the clothes of these guys and skin, they're great. They are great textures. The hair texture is acceptable. We're going to switch to turn to give you more of a formal look at each of the characters for a little bit. The different heroines here as I click through them. Oh, I like this character. It's nice to see the updated version of them. Last Smile really put a lot of work into these, and it's taken them a few months. As such, if you followed them on Twitter, you would have known about this project ongoing in the last couple of months, actually. So it's super awesome to see this finished and actually on the store. This is a great one. I really like this one. Heroine 9, this is the tough girl. Heroine 10, this is the little girl in the mage outfit. She looks a lot like Kryl from Final Fantasy 5 and Final Fantasy 14. The alternative version of this character with no hood, so you can see her little hair buns. And then we have the NPC people. Look at the plainness of his garb. Look at the lifelessness in his eyes. He is ready to ask you to go on a quest for him. NPC lady, NPC older gent, NPC older lady, NPC much older gent. And there he is with an item. He's got a cane. That's awesome. Older lady. And there she is with a broom. What can she do with her broom when we have her dance? Oh, Grandma gets down. The bunny lady, I'm so sorry that I had her immediately start dancing. Wow. Yepers. Next, we have a slime girl who looks, I'm okay with saying, suspiciously like I'm from Barbarous. But happy to say that I like Ima's model better. This is cool though. This provides you with a ghost girl or perhaps a slime girl base to create a character off of. The hair is beautifully done, and I will take this time very quickly to say all of these textures should be very friendly, very easy to edit. We will take a look at the textures here in just a bit. People 9, we have our awesome elf characters. It's our ambiguous animal person. Could be cat, could be dog, could be wolf. We have the king. I wonder if Jun Rosamura will replace the characters in his The King and I game now. We have the lovely princess. Now she looks a lot more like her profile picture, the character art that goes with these characters in the engine by default. We have a maid, and her outfit looks really nice. There's the same maid, but now she's got a platter. She's ready to attack with the platter. You can try different weight poses with these items, and it's really cool. It's like, oh yeah, I heard about those titanium dinner plates. They're pretty good. People 14, the mage. His cloak looks so cool. We are going into MMO territory. Here he is with his magic book, and now the reason for the objects is revealed. We now understand why there are objects that come with this DLC. Here is, as I like to call him, the negotiator, but without glasses. Look at those piercing eyes. They really did an impressive job on the clothes. I love them. There is the familiar negotiator with glasses. He's very Yakuza. Here is the jester, and a very unfortunate knight. I don't know what happened to this fellow, but rest assured, neither does he. We've got several more to go. The knight with his rapier and buckler, another knight variations, and that same knight with weapon and shield. Whoa, why are you floating? This guy is scary. Evil Mage. It looks like there is there's differences in their animations. So some of these have very unique animations. For the most part, they seem like they're all shared, but it looks like some of them use the animation in a different way. I don't know if that was intended or if that is a bug right now. People 19, we get this covert fellow, very suspicious. Nice footwear though. And the chef, Mr. Sausage. We get a really cute Beast Girl and Beast Boy, just so, you know, they don't feel left out. Another take on the elf variant. An actual beast man, a total wolf dude. I love him. Now we get the evil characters, the evil biker, the lovely demon horned queen warrior lady. I always thought that she was really cool. Even her A model looks cool. And now they have completed bringing her to life. She's awesome. The secretive spy agent man, and the lovely lady that Patchwork likes to use in his games and calls Karen. She's really pretty here. I really like this character in this style. Here she is with her mask, and all of her variants have this mask as an option. A boy, it looks like. We've got a little kid. Yeah, he just has two animations, walk and wait. So they did give attention to individual animations for these characters. That means that they put more work into this than I thought. Here's a butterfly again. We have a dog. Oh my god, we have a new Doggo. We have a new dog. Look at this unit. Look at this snoot on this boy. He doesn't walk though. He just chills out. He's just got a wait and a standing idle. That is a tragedy. Make this doggo walk. Make this doggo shine. I love him. We have, for some reason, an egg. He's got different animations. Why? What were we gonna use this egg for? And we have a robot. Look at this robot. Look at this robot. Look at it. He's awesome. He's awesome. I love it. That's our DLC showcase. Let's take a look at the other things that are included with this DLC. Accessible from the splash screen of Smile Game Builder is Smile Character Quest, an actual game file that comes with this DLC. So we've got a game ? We will playtest this another time, but just to preview it, it looks like we've got actual maps, NPCs set out in places, dungeon, a few dungeons. Look like they might use the default maps that come with Smile Game Builder, a quick generation of things like towns. We're gonna check this out. This actually looks a lot like the Smile Game Builder quest game that comes with the engine already. That's what it is, isn't it? It's the tutorial game that comes with the engine. It's just been updated with these new style characters. That's great. That's genius, actually, because it reworks them in a way that's familiar, and it provides you with a new default when you get started with this engine. So we will play test this game. We'll do a let's play of the new version of the game. So I wonder what the maps were that came with this, but now it makes sense. And it didn't click until I saw this town, because I remember this town very, very clearly. And again, if you want to play that, after you install your DLC, it'll be under your new game section here at the top, your top menu. You just scroll all the way to the right and you should see it here. Or if you don't have enough DLC to be filling up your bar like I do here, then it'll be easier to find. But mine's almost all the way to the right. These are in alphabetical order, so the Spice Plus Japanese pack and the Wonder World model pack come after it. So if you were interested in trying to create your own textures for these characters and really unlock unlimited possibilities, you can navigate to the following folder on your PC. C, Program Files x86, Steam, Steam Apps, and then Common. Once here, you can go into the Smile Game Builder folder, go into the Samples folder. This folder contains all of the resources that your DLCs will have, and go into the Smile_characters_volume1 folder. This will contain the actual project file that makes up the demo that comes with the DLC. From here you can go into the RES or resources folder, then character 3D, and then you have a number of folders that represent the characters that come with the DLC. Butterfly, Boy, Boy 01, Girl, Girl 01, They're all here. Each one of these folders represents the group of characters that do share animations amongst themselves, which is why your egg has his own folder, and then your girls and boys are split up. But just to show you an example, go into your human A folder. You will see a number of files here that are the 3D object files, the actual FBX models themselves, the bitmap files that are the thumbnails for these characters, and you will see two folders, a motion folder and a texture folder. If you're already familiar with how Smile Game Builder animations work, these need no explanations. However, the shareable motions will be under the motion folder, and the texture folder will house all of the textures that the characters can have. These kind of unusual looking pictures are actually the mapped out textures that belong to each character in the pack. If you're having trouble finding a particular character, just take a look at what that character is named, and then you can navigate to the appropriate folder. But this is the sort of thing that is completely editable in a paint program. You don't need 3D modeling knowledge to change anything here. What I would do is I would make a backup of the file, or copy the file that you are interested in editing and paste it into a different folder before attempting any edits on the texture itself. Just to show you exactly how this sort of thing might work, I have taken the texture file for the king, and there's a couple of things I can notice now that I've done this. One, the hair on the model seemed to have a lower resolution texture than the rest of the model. It is the same resolution texture, but the actual piece of texture file that the hair takes up is much smaller than the other parts, say the face or the cloak. So the hair is not as detailed as the face can be. So that's just for this model in particular. What I'm going to do is just draw a classic mustache. I'm just going to graffiti an enormous mustache on the king, and I'm going to give him big angry eyebrows, and I would like to change the color of his hair. And so I'm just very quickly going to cover all sorts of the image here. Just this is the whole corner. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a professional. I'm going to save this back into the character texture folder, and then I've got the two files, people 11 and the one that I called people 11b. I'm going to rename people 11 to people 11c, just so the model file is not going to try to call it. It's going to try to call whatever file is in here that's called people 11. And so I'm going to rename my 11b back to the 11, and then we're going to take a look and see what abomination I've created over in Smile Game Builder. And now it's time for the big reveal, and there he is. It's my graffitied king, people 11. He's not happy with me. He's very perturbed that I would go to such lengths to change his hair color and mess with his face, his wonderful, beautiful face. I'm very sorry, King, and I will be restoring your backup now. But just wanted to give you an example of how easy it is to change the textures. Whenever you get a character pack like this, the important part is how many different meshes are you getting. And when I say mesh, I mean the actual outline, the 3D model of the character itself, regardless of what it looks like, what it's painted as, what the texture is. Because the textures you can learn to edit without ever getting into 3D modeling. This wolf could potentially be 18 different wolf characters if we just change the eyes and change the fur color in a paint program. This spy character we could have different tiers of just by having a little bit of accent on the cloak, some gold, some jewelry. This boy, this boy, and then this dog. We can actually have several fine canine units in our game just standing around tragically because the creator didn't have any other animations for these brilliant, beautiful doggos. Now, somebody has reported that they bought this and the animations are broken in the Unity exporter. Smile Game Builder, SmileBOOM, has responded that they are investigating and going to correct the issue as soon as possible. So just something to be aware of if your game project is in Unity coming out of Smile Game Builder. That's going on right now. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this presentation. We took a look at all of the elements that came with this newest DLC, and we'll be test playing the game just to see what kind of feel things have with the new style characters in an upcoming episode. So please look forward to that. Thank you very much for watching. Comment down below what you think about this. I respond to those, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.